Hello, Noah's Ark. Listen, I know you guys been waiting and wanting to know when will the doors be open. Listen, we're going to start this Sunday. This is actually July 4th. We're coming into the sanctuary with a limited amount of people that's going to be able to be seated here. But I want to just come on and send this to you to let you know how the operation is going to go. What we're doing, whenever anyone comes into church, we have purchased a fog machine that disinfects and sanitizes after every service, after every entrance. We make sure that everything is sanitized with our new fog machine, and we will continue to do that throughout this year as we still protect ourselves from COVID-19. We want to be as safe as we can, but we want to be cautious as we re-enter the church. So we have put a procedure in place that we want to share with you, just to let you know how the process works and make you comfortable to know exactly what's going to take place here in Noah's Ark. This is actually just phase one of our re-entry program, our re-entry schedule, how we're going to phase in to full-time service where we can all get together one more time. First of all, in your entrance, we're asking you to park in the parking lot. Well, everyone will enter into this door under the carport into the entrance right here at our side entrance. If you notice our signs here are telling you that you please wear your mask. We're asking you to mask up. Okay, the next thing we're going to do once you come in, we're going to ask you to sanitize your hands as you come in, and somebody will be monitoring that to make sure that happens. And then we'll move to this table, which is our next checkpoint. At this point, as you come in, someone will be here to take your temperature. They'll take your temperature coming in. And also, they'll record your name and your temperature as a means of signing in to make sure you have you on file. And the purpose of that is for contact tracing or whatever we need in the future. We're going to have a medical person here and one of our men from the church just to get you to this checkpoint. And keep moving. Let's keep coming in. After we move here, we're going to ask you to stop here. And right here, you can pick up your envelope for your offering, and not to fill it out here, but you can pick it up here. But if you already have your envelope ready, before you get in the church, you can just drop it in the basket, pick up your envelope, and this Sunday, you also will pick up your communion and bring it into the church with you, because we won't have, the deacons will not be passing the communion out. So you pick that up, and then you come on to the next checkpoint. After you have gotten your envelope and gotten your communion, you're going to come to the double door. This double door is actually the double door in front of the secretary's office. That's going to be our only entrance into the sanctuary. And once you come in, I'm the usher right here. There will be an usher here. And as you come in, as Ms. Drayton is doing this, and she's going to go, I'm going to point her to our next usher at the middle door, and she will follow that, still social distancing, and she'll follow the steps on the floor to that usher. If you will notice, we have the seating taped off. There's some yellow tape. We'll be sitting in every other pew. But we'll also be distancing ourselves. We'll be sitting at least 3 feet apart from whoever it is. One of the exceptions with that is that if you're with your family, if you live in the same household, you can sit close to each other. There is no social distancing. If you do not live in the same household, even though you may be some kin, you still have to be seated 3 feet apart. If you notice that the usher and the person coming in, they're still at least 4 or 5 feet apart. And we want to make sure that they stay like that all the way. So when you come in, don't walk too close to the usher, and they won't get too close to you, all right? So she's going to come in there, and then she's going to seat Ms. Drayton. She's going to seat her in our first section. And what we're going to do, we're going to fill this section up first. So Ms. Drayton will sit here, and then we can put 2 more people on this pew 3 feet apart. And that's how we're going to enter. That's how we're going to sit. Listen, now after you have shouted with the praise team, and prayed with the deacons, and heard the word of God, it's time to lead, and we're going to lead in an orderly fashion. We're not just going to jump up and lead all at one time. Someone will direct us how to lead. We'll start with the back row over in our right-hand section, and we'll move out like an orderly, still social distancing, still being safe. Now, you remember while you were in church, you had your envelope, you filled it out, put your offering in. If you didn't do Giveify, if you didn't do Cash App, then you can drop your envelope as you exit. Social distancing, you come in and drop your money, and there will be a trustee right at this door This is the double door with the fellowship hall. And you can drop your offering in and continue to exit outside of that, out of the front door. And what we're asking you to do is, as you leave, make sure that you social distance on the way out. This is our foyer. We will all exit out of the front doors of the church. If you have to stop to the restroom, you're allowed to do that, but no fellowshipping in the foyer. We're going to ask you to just keep moving, do your fellowshipping outside, and that's how it's going to end. We look forward to seeing you at the Noah's Ark Missionary Baptist Church. Remember, limited seating, first come, first serve. Get here early, be seated, and be ready for church.